Hi, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Tamika, your friendly atheist, and I just wanted to do a very quick video. A while ago, Mr. Stephen Harvey, on America's Funny Man, decided that he wanted to make a statement to say that atheists have no moral barometer, whatever the hell that means. So I am here to do an open video to Mr. Steve Harvey. I would like to know, Mr. Steve Harvey, how many atheists have you actually known in your lifetime? Have you ever even talked to an atheist? Or is the mere fact that one doesn't believe in the same thing that you believe enough for you to just dismiss them and cast negative lights upon them? I want to know, how many atheists have you actually sat down and talked to? Because if you've ever met an atheist, you would know that because we have no fear of hell, and because we know that this is our one chance at living in life and we don't have a heaven to go to, most atheists I know actually live by a different moral code than Christians or any other religious folks. We don't have an incentive to be good. Some atheists are just good just because. A lot of the atheists I know are humanists. They do a lot for their people. Not saying that you don't do a lot for your people. I have no idea. I'm going to be honest. I haven't researched anything that you do for the community. So I don't know that. But for you to just say atheists have no moral barometer, I don't think that's fair. I think that we deserve a little bit more credit than that. Atheists are responsible for a lot of the medical and technology advances that we have nowadays. I know you have a Facebook account. Facebook was created by an atheist who don't have a moral barometer. And in fact, most of the people in jail are Christian. Most of the jail population is Christian. Less than 0.2%, 0.25% of the jail population is actually atheists. So it seems that Christians have no moral barometer. Not all Christians. I'm not going to do like you and just generalize a whole people by their religion. I'm not going to do that. But it seems that most Christians don't have a moral barometer. And I'm going to tell you why, Mr. Steve Harvey. Christians know that they can do whatever they want to do. And all they have to do is repent and ask for forgiveness. And just like that, their sins are washed away. I don't have that. I can't just go to someone and say, okay, I know I did wrong, and I'm sorry. I've actually heard Christians say, Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. They know it's wrong. They're going to do it anyways because they can just repent later on. I don't have that. I actually have to think before I do things, and I have to actually evaluate my actions before I do them. So I don't understand this atheists don't have a moral barometer. Now, I know what a lot of you are going to say. What about the Oregon school shooter? He was an atheist. That's correct. And before I get into this, let me just say that my heart goes out to everyone who suffered and all of the victims and everyone who lost their lives in that very, very tragic shooting. What happened there was wrong. I do not condone that whatsoever. It just really hurt me to my heart when I heard that. But again, you can't blame one person on a whole group of people. You can't say because he did it that we all agreed with him. I'm an atheist and I do not agree with harming someone because of their religion or disrespect to someone because of their religion. Like you, Mr. Steve Harvey. You disrespected the whole people because of their lack of religion. I wouldn't do that. I guess my moral barometer is a lot higher than yours. And let me just say this too, Mr. Steve Harvey. For someone who lives their life in such a public form, you shouldn't have anything to say about anybody. The Bible that you live by, your moral code says that divorce is wrong. Haven't you had a divorce, Mr. Steve Harvey? Didn't you leave your wife high and dry without money, Mr. Steve Harvey? Didn't you take her child away from her, Mr. Steve Harvey, and try to turn him against her, Mr. Steve Harvey? I don't understand what's morally right about that. I don't agree with that. That was a sucker ass move, if you ask me, Mr. Steve Harvey. So, oh, and then let's think about the Christians or the religious folks who do help people out with their homeless shelters, and they go over and feed other kids and build shelters for them in other countries. They don't do it out of the kindness of their heart. They do it because they are recruiting more soldiers for the army of the good Lord. I've given money to homeless people. I don't do so because I feel like there's incentive in it for me. I do it because it feels good. I feel like it's the right thing to do. I have extra. Why not give it to someone who needs it? Is that not moral enough for you, Mr. Steve Harvey? Well, I just wanted to do a quick video because I'm so sick of this whole moral barometer thing coming up. It sounds stupid as hell if you ask me. But don't tell me that just because I don't believe in the same thing that you believe in, that I don't have a moral code. Atheists do have moral codes that we live by. And they are not pulled from a book that promotes rape, incest, misogyny, violence. I have no moral barometer, but the God in the Bible killed a bunch of kids by mauling them by a bear because they picked on a bald guy. I have no moral barometer, but the God that you worship wanted to kill all firstborn because he was mad at a pharaoh. I have no moral barometer, but the God that you worship killed all the human beings by drowning them because he messed up. That's moral. That's part of your moral code. But yeah, I have no moral barometer because I don't believe in that. Sad, Mr. Steve Harvey. Very, very sad.